Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trade in all our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on SIM, we're not responsible for your trade. It is a really great start in the morning, and this is the NASDAQ. We entered at 21.26, come in right at the resistance. As you see here, the ES has a problem. There is a tremendous resistant area here. I doubt it if you are in a trade, because now look, our Autotrader just closed the second trade and earned 362 on those. And there is a difficulties to cross at the moment the ES, all those resistant, but we will see what happened. We have already made on this chart here, we use from 10 to 11 trying to earn 1,000. Already made the first 1,280, and now we're going to reset it and we try our luck to go ahead and try to see if we can earn another 1,000 in 1 hour on this one here. The NASDAQ is doing extremely good. We are 7,500. The target is 21,384. Can you see how the ES struggling? Can you see how this ES struggling? So if you are auto trading both, maybe you want to consider taking the first target out if you want to, because what's happening is dragging the NASDAQ with it. This is our first trade. We usually use this chart to see if we can make $1,000 between 10 and 11, and this is our trade, and we'll keep you update with it. And everything looking very, very, very good. This is the auto trade scalping, and it's now up to 5,500. And this one, the CL, is doing extremely well with the CL. Look at this. It fired the reversal, gentlemen. It fired reversal on the NASDAQ. The auto trade already took the reversal. He has predicted from here, and he's already took the reversal on that trade. Now we have the support here. It used to be resistant, becomes support. So let's see if it's going to sink. And the NASDAQ is sinking because of the ES. That's what I was afraid of. So if this one here breaks, the second re-entry is 21,277. If the support hold, this means this trade is not going to make money. If the NASDAQ, okay, there we go. We did not make any money, $5. I could have override the auto trade and close it, but I'm not going to do this. And it's going to take another short if there is a still short in the process. The ES is still suffering with it, with the double resistance. So there is, please do not take any more trades on the ES, whether it's long and short. Please do not allow your auto trade, doesn't matter where your auto trade coming from, do not allow your auto trade to take a trade at this moment on the ES. From the market analyzer on the ES, we have 1,000. We have 1,300 on the ES coming from the market analyzer. Let's take this one away. The Nasdaq took another trade, and there is nothing. So this one here, the market analyzer have 5 auto trades. The ES has 56 ticks based on one contract. We have 2 contracts, so one contract is 700, and this one here, it is 2 contract, double the amount from the market analyzer. What I have done, I have extended the target, and I want to make a decision. The target is already hit, but what I have done, I extend the target, bring it maybe a little bit back. I have extended the target, and I'm hoping that I could have closed it. And look, this one took down, and here is our Nasdaq. He kept chasing this market. We took a couple trades. We made only $10. It was not even worth it. And now here it is. Okay, now we are up to 510. We are halfway home, and it's supposed to make, there we go, took another short. And if we look at the Nasdaq, because this is a resistance, took another short. So the Nasdaq is coming down to 21,278. If the market goes straight, then we are hitting 1,000 in 10 minutes. And now we are 620. We are 620. Our aim is 1,000 on that trade. The Nasdaq is trying to break that line, and you can see the ES dropped to the double support. If the ES continue dropping, it's gonna drag the Nasdaq with him. And if the ES drop, the only re-entry you have on the ES is 6,047. Be careful. If you are trading or using auto trade with some kind of moving averages like ATR or something, you can be in trouble. There is no short, there is a pullback re-entry. Be careful. You always have to go against the amateur traders. Remember that. The amateur traders are very predictive traders. Zero knowledge, basic indicators, average stop loss between 10 and 20 ticks. Simple. You can read the amateur trader immediately. Okay, the ES is trying to break the double resistance. We'll see how it will come out. Let's hope it's going to break this double resistance. Okay, we're climbing. And once we enter those two yellow lines, you should not allow your auto trade to take any more new trade. We are hitting 9,000 on the NASDAQ. And there is a potential to close that trade at 10,000. We're climbing again. The ES potential is, let's see. Wow, we still have a long way to the 6,071 if we keep going this way. Look, it's very simple, gentlemen. I mean, I don't want to teach a price action. What I'm trying to show how we can manage auto trade. Doesn't matter where your auto trade coming from. When we have a good trade, the market coming is between those two yellow lines. Once the market entered the two yellow line, you should not be taking a new trade. Be careful. Those two yellow lines, they are measuring the previous highs and lows, and they are extremely accurate. This, when the market entered those two yellow lines, when the amateur traders are taking long, you start looking for position to take short. Sorry to hear that. Between those two yellow lines, you have a resistance at 21,434. This is the best place to take reversal. When an amateur trader using his auto trade and we enter those two yellow lines, he allow his auto trade to take long trade here. He's hitting disaster. That's what he is. And then when the market comes here, it's gonna fire back at him. And then what it does is gonna pull back, his auto trade gonna take a long, he's gonna lose again. So when we enter those two yellow lines, when the amateur trader is trying to generate a new trade on his auto trade, you're sitting here like a duck on it, and then you take a short, and you take his money too. So be careful when the Nasdaq entered those two yellow lines. You should hold all your trades, and you should not be taking any more trades. Be careful. We've been doing this for 32 years, believe me. We've seen it all. We've been training people for the last 16 years. We are public for last 16 years. I've been trading for 32 years. I have seen it all. I have seen many people thought they are smart and they come in and they find out they are not. There is no whistle system that's gonna make you bill out of a trading without any knowledge. There is none. Even with the with the Chinese AI now, nothing can dismiss the trader from being a manager on his trading. Not yet. Maybe in 50 years, 100 years from now, but not yet. You can see how the market on hold. And on the auto trade on the Nasdaq, we were $700 up, and now we are down to $285. Welcome to trading. We were doing very fine, and when the market went sideways, we had some trouble, and now we have 320, and we had before 700. All what we were missing one trade, and now we back. You know, this is really something, because people think if you are auto trading, the longer the auto trade you keep, the more money you make. This is not the case. Like now, the situation here in front of your eyes, the auto trade was 700 something, and then he hit with a sideways market, and then you draw down to 320, and now he's going to rebuild again. So I notice amateur traders, when they buy auto trade, they have no knowledge in the market. They are under the impression that the longer you stay auto trading, the more money you make. This is the opposite. You are sitting in Las Vegas playing poker, and you might win a few hands, but if you stay all night, you end up losing everything. Look what those Las Vegas people say. They don't make money out of those guys that come and play a couple times and leave. Their money coming from a guy sit on the table all night. He win, he lose, he win, he lose. At the end, he lose everything. Auto trading should not be just turn it on, and the longer you keep it, the more money you make. You need to aim at the target, daily target, and then once you hit your, like this auto trade is, the aim is to make $1,000. Once you make your $1,000, leave. Sometimes this auto trade can make this 1,000. You can see the previous videos in 20 minutes. But you should not keep your finger in it, because it could be in the afternoon, something wrong with the market, and we're gonna go ahead and get in trouble again. So don't do that. Now we are 13,000 on the NASDAQ. Our estimation, this is the dead end, is between the two yellow line. It is between the two yellow line, and this is a resistance. So this is where, look at this. If you go back to the video 10 minutes ago, we told you this is our target, 21,434. We said that 10 minutes ago. Between the line, and I said when the amateur trader taking long, once we enter the yellow line, you will be sitting here like a duck, waiting to nail it. And here it is. Look at it. Welcome to trading. Here it is, gentlemen. Here it is. In this area here, if you don't know what you're doing, especially our traders, you can take one short micro account, NASDAQ, leave it alone. No stop loss, nothing, leave it as is. He took that trade and we are done. 1,115. We're gonna, what time is it? 10:25. We're gonna reload it and we're gonna go for a second round. And he's going to take short. He's going to take short. You can see where the NASDAQ is stopped. You can see where is the NASDAQ stopped. Anything above that is a high risk if you want to take long. Anything above that is going to be a higher risk to take a long. Your chances are start getting smaller and smaller to get winning trade in those area here. The market is running to the max. As I told you, this auto trade is gonna take a short, and he did. Here it is. He took a short. He took the short. Even if this market gonna go a little bit higher, he will short out the market again. There is no more long in there. From here to here, there is no trades. There is no trades. Gentlemen, for anyone has been sending me to support and send templates, if you can wait till I'm finished with YouTube, I'll be more than glad to send it to you. Or Zach will soon. Anyway, now we are 15,000 on the NASDAQ. there is above this number, above this resistance line, there is an institutional number. This is where profit is taken. This is where profit is taken on the institutional number. You should not be taking long from those area anymore. You have maximized your profit in there. You should not. You can see how the Nasdaq is slowing down, and there is a resistance bumping into resistance. And then there is a reversal. You can see it's just like you're taking a fish out of the water. It's just kicking, but there is nothing anymore. There is nothing left. And it is a perfect, after the ES hit this one here, the reversal, now the re-entry is coming from 6057. You know, guys, do you remember what we said as expected? When the market enter those two yellow lines, where the amateur trader take long, you start looking for short. You tell me, what did you miss in this one here? You see, that's why automated trading is excellent. And it will be more excellent, like a silver bullet, when the guy behind the auto trade knows how to manage the auto trade. It's not just a dishwasher machine, you just turn it on. This is really things like this. You cannot use any smart system to code it like this. This is knowledge, cannot be coded. I mean, you cannot code everything and be like a robot, because also we are a human. We can evaluate beside the numbers. And as you see, now what's going on here? Amateur traders, they're using ATRs and moving averages. Now they're taking short. And the same story in here, where you let those amateur trader take little peanuts in here, but your trade as a re-entry is 21,396 long. It's not short. The same story with the ES. Came into the target, profit taking, dropped, is between the two yellow line, and is coming as a re-entry point at 6,061. So this maneuver here can activate stupid ATR to take short, and you don't have a short. And watch this. As a re-entry is 21,396 on the NASDAQ long. A re-entry on the NASDAQ, 6,061. This is the beauty about the future trading. You can predict. You can see where are the technical levels. You can unleash an auto trade, or you can also, once you understand the market, you're not scared to take, manual trades either. Once you understand the market, I mean, it's nice, convenient for the auto trade to make the trades for you. But when you are really secure with your knowledge, you don't even need to optimize an auto trade, because you are the one is running it. You don't need to optimize it anymore. You don't need to tune your auto trade on a daily basis anymore, because you are the guy is managing. You can have the auto trade to take that trades for you, and you can decide when you can override the auto trade. Until now, we only have minus 80 on the second round. On the first round, we are done. On the second round, we are minus 80. You have to see the good and the bad. And now there is a couple $100. And if you notice, the market going down and he went long. Brilliant. And here it is. The ATR guy, or the MACD guy, or the momentum, call it whatever you want, from here to here, no matter what kind of time frame he's using, he fell into the trap and took short. And there is no short. And you can see the market came in to this number and fly back again. And now the ES didn't even touch this number, turn around and going up again. And the trading, you earn your money not from the companies or the big movers. When you are on a day trading as a retailer, as a single person, you earn your money from the amateur trader. Every $100 you make, there is another guy using an ATR and he's losing $100. So you're fearing of the guy don't know anything about the market. This is where your profit coming from. So it is up to you what you want to do. If you want to be one of those guys to just turn on the auto trade and close your eyes, you are the target one. If you know how to manage your auto trade, the amateur trader will be your target. Because those are the ones you earn money from. People don't want to learn. You cannot earn your money from big movers in the market. I don't want to insult anyone. The big movers, we're hoping to be like, you know, we are going like a fleece. We are going with the same direction as the elephant. We cannot beat those guys. But when you are on a day trading, your profit is coming from the amateur trader. You know, the guy refused to learn. He want to turn on an auto trade. He's too busy. He doesn't want to learn. There's many excuses. His wife make him do the dishes and cook. There is many. He was abused as a child. He's no longer can learn. I've heard all of it. Why he doesn't want to learn? He works in a hotel. He don't have time to learn. But in the same time, they all want the money, but they don't want to have to learn. So buying an auto trade, you can find it in the flea market. Learning the market, this is another thing. 90% people are selling auto trade. They cannot even trade a paperback. Remember that. It's not buying the auto trade, it's what comes behind the auto trade. You know, you can even find an auto trade in a supermarket on a sale on Sunday afternoon. It's not the auto trade. It is what comes beside the auto trade. Look at this beautiful picture on the NASDAQ. Look at this. It's a beautiful picture. The bars are far from this line. The farther the bar is from this line, the stronger the trend is. Now look at this. The market is strong away from this line, the stronger the trend, okay? As we see, the market pulled back, has not touched this line. Once this line is broken, your party is over with the long trend. You see, it was a very long way from the line, long away. We give you warning when the market comes between those two yellow lines. It is the dead end for the straight. It happened exactly where we said. And then the market is going sideways from the top and now is breaking the trend. Once those two kiss, that means there is a trouble. Once those two kiss, they're gonna have babies, they're gonna have a problem. So once those two kiss right there, your party is over. Even if the market turn around, it's nothing. It's just hot air balloon. It's a very good picture, very clean picture. Come in to this number. Look at this. Has not touched it yet. Look at this. Came in. Look. The wick came in right at the number, but did not break it. And now, if we notice how high it is, and now look at it, the NASDAQ is flat on the 21,435. I don't need to be a guy genius to see this. The market was up, fallen, and now it is on idle. I can get a guy from a bodega can understand this. So the market is finished. The trend is finished. The party is finished. What time is it right now? It's 10:44. You still have 15 minutes to clean up your mess, cash in, and go for lunch. By 11 o'clock, you should be done. This is our second round, and we're still going sideways. And we only have 45 bucks. And now the market, look at this. Speaking of a devil, the market broke it. What we said, when the market was going up here, we said when the amateur traders taking long, we're gonna be taking short. And I advised my trader to start taking short from here. And welcome to trading. Here it is. This is the second round, and it's coming straight to the 21,385. If he breaks it, we're gonna make $1,000 trade. If this Nasdaq does not break this line, 21,398, cash in. This is our second round in 1 hour. We hit 1,000. We had another 1,000 before we started. This is the second one. And look what happened. The market is finished. The market is finished, and you need to clean your trades, and you are done for today. Now what you see here is just going in the circle. You're taking the chances when you are open a new position. Now your risk dropped from 8%, from 8 out of 10 to 2 out of 10. Now your chances become slimmer and slimmer to win a trade. That's why you need to choose your battle. When to trade, when to stay, when to leave. We have 630, and I'm gonna close that trade, override it. You can override it from here, override it, close. Now we have 880 on the second round. We still need 120 bucks, and we hit another 1,000. And also you can override from here, and you also can direct. Now we are missing, now we need to close this webinar. We are missing 120 bucks on that trade, and we are done for another 1,000. Now the rest, look also on the ES, look. The same story, look, like the Nasdaq. The farther away from this line, the stronger the trend. We hit right between the two yellow line. The market fell and stayed flat on one line. And then, look at this. It did not break the line, but to come in, kiss a little bit and go up. You see? Simple. Too many people, they reject it at the beginning. and they try their lucks. And then I have seen it we've been training people for the last 16 years. We've seen nightmare traders, we have seen good traders, we have the whining traders, we have the complaint traders. They come in the different colors. But all of them one thing. The guy who came into trading 10 years ago, after 3-4 years ago, he wasted time, he went back to learn. The guy is stubborn. He had two choices, what we have seen in the last 16 years. He uses all his money and walk away from trading, or eventually he's gonna recognize he needs to learn. The ones decide not to learn, most likely they'll walk away from trading within 3-4 years time. The guys that learn, they stay forever. So in the last 16 years, that's what we have seen. The stubborn one is a dead meat. It's a matter of time before they leave. They invested in all kinds of tools. They used hundreds of thousands of dollars in tools for not learning. They want the system pump money for nothing. And they fell. We have had so many traders when we come in to install our software. It's so scary. And then you ask him, did you leave anything out in the public you didn't purchase? I mean, you can see people that are used like $100,000 easy on tools, and he's still not going anywhere. And they are so packed with system that their NinjaTrader is no longer working smoothly, is lagging all the time. And this is another story about lagging NinjaTrader. When you overload a lot of systems on your NinjaTrader, and most of them you have no idea how they have been developed, coded. You don't know who did it sometimes. And some people, they just don't have the knowledge to understand that your computer has to be cleaned when you are trading. It don't have to be a top-notch computer, but it has to be at least running smoothly. And sometimes you bump into people, you get sad about it because their computer is totally jammed, totally slow. You click and you wait. You click and you wait. You're trying to import file. It takes 5 minutes to import a small file because the computer is totally crippled. My advice to you, the trading computer, don't use it for your personal use. Don't. We're still 805. He took a short trade here, winning trade, same trade. We're still 805 on the second round. Now he's taking a short trade. We're still missing. We were missing $120. Now we are missing $195. We need $195. So what I do, I will override the auto trade the minute we see a couple $100. Here it is. Thank you. Closed. We're done. This is the second round, another 1,000. So before we started, it was 1,000. We did 1,000 and another 1,000, and we're done. So why you need to stay all day long miserably behind the computer? If you want to stay behind the computer, learn. Don't just look at P&L. Learn, Trading can give you freedom. Folks, that's all what we have. It's 10:54. Thank you very much for today. We wish you a blessed day. Bye for now.